carpenter is designing rectangular picture frames to sell at a local craft fair. The frames will be made of wood with a uniform width around the picture, and each frame will have an opening for a 5-inch by 7-inch picture. We want to write an equation that represents the area of the wooden frame y in terms of the width of the frame x. So in other words, what we're doing here, before I pull the iPad away and work on paper, is we're trying to find the area of the darker color of this picture. It's the picture frame. The lighter color, where we see the 5 and the 7, that's the picture. We don't want to know that. So I have drawn a weak picture of the same thing here. But what I want to point out to you here is that they put the x right here in the picture, but really x could go here, or here, here, or here. And not only could it go that way, but we could also label x here and here, as well as here and here, because the frame is a uniform. It's not going to be different lengths at different places. So again, we're trying to find the area. The formula for area is length times width. And as we take a closer look at this, then we need to come up with, well, what is the length in this picture? Well, the length is going to be x plus 5 plus x. And if we combine here, we've got 1x plus 1x. Our length then is going to be 2x plus 5. We can do the same logic for our width. Our width is going to be x plus 7 plus x. And when we combine like terms here, 1x plus 1x is 2x plus 7. And as I look back at the directions, again, it says write an equation that represents the area of the frame, of the wooden frame. Remember, area is length times width. So we're going to take the length, which is 2x plus 5, and we're going to multiply it by the width, which is 2x plus 7. But all of that includes, that's the whole picture. And it's the whole frame, but it's the whole picture here is what I'm saying. We need to subtract out the area of the picture here, which is 5 times 7. And some of you might have written 35. I'll write it in the next step. But again, we're trying to come up with the equation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 7 is 14x. 5 times 2x is 10x. And 5 times 7 is 35. And then over here, minus 5 times 7, which is 35. Well, we can combine like terms, and the thing that stood out to me right away is this. We had plus 35 and minus 35. They canceled out. And that's not our only like term. We also have 14x and 10x. So we get 4x squared plus 24x. Unfortunately, oh no, good. I thought my iPad turned off. But as we go back now to Edmentum, I'm sorry, I went pretty fast. But that's the nice thing about videos is you can always pause. Do we have 4x squared plus 24x as an option? Well, it's our first option.